My name is Dr. Justin Dunnavant, and I am an assistant professor of anthropology here at UCLA. My current research explores the ecology of slavery and freedom in the U.S. Virgin Islands, specifically on the island of St. Croix, or II, as it's known by its indigenous name. I'm specifically looking at the ways in which the transatlantic slave trade mediated, created, and sort of maintained new ecological relations between people and their environments. I became interested in this topic after working on the island of St. Croix for the last 6 years, excavating the estate Little Princess with my colleagues at the Society of Black Archaeologists. And I really wanted to see how the historical processes of slavery and the transatlantic slave trade impacted the current ecological and environmental situation that many people on the island find themselves in. A lot of the work that I'm inspired by comes from Black ecologies, so people like Dr. Justin Hosby, J.T. Rohn, and others. Also, a lot of the work coming out of Black geography, such as Catherine McKittrick, as well as Tiffany Lethabo King, are some of the people that really inspire some of my interests in archaeology, but of course their work coming from outside of archaeology. Geospatial work is critical. I use it to map historically significant trees on the island, as well as using more complex computational methods to try to understand where maroons would have escaped to on the landscapes and how these sort of wild environments, quote unquote, help to facilitate Black freedom. I also find general excavation methods in archaeology very useful, from shovel tests to the normal stratigraphic excavations we do, just to better understand what life was like in the material remains that are associated with many people who were enslaved on the plantation. There's a lot of geochemical techniques that we are starting to use now to really get a nuanced insight and approach into the coral that was used to build some of these historical buildings. A lot of that work is being done by my colleagues at Georgia Tech right now, but I think it's going to weave nicely into the archaeological data as we explore some of the remains of these buildings on these plantations and how they were impacted or directly coming from the local reefs on the island.